This next drawing is going to be on toned paper. So basically paper that already has a value to it, a mid-grade value. And what we're looking at is we're going to draw with charcoal or pencil, which is going to be dark. And we're also going to draw with our white charcoal pencil, which is light. So we're looking for something in this area. This is typically something that you will find in the art supply store. A toned gray. You can also get a toned brown. I do like the toned gray, but you can see that it's right in between those two. It's right in this area. When you're looking at value, if you squint your eyes and the edge blurs between one value and another, you'll know that those are similar. So when you squint your eyes, you can still see that there's two different values there and two different values there, but right here they kind of all blur. So that is one paper that you can use. This is another paper. This is recycled sketch paper, and basically it's a paper bag. So if you don't have these at home, if you have a paper bag at home, you can take that apart, cut it, and get your flat edges and use the inside of that. Even if it's got print on one side, you can still use the other side. Any kind of a colored paper you want to use, you're more than welcome to try it. Just try to keep that value here in the middle so you can add your darks and lights. And also, I would try to keep the intensity or the vibrancy down. So a bright red paper might be harder to work on than a dull maroon paper. A yellow paper is going to be over here. So you're not going to see whites on yellow. So I wouldn't work with yellow. So there are some colors that I wouldn't work with. But if you find something that's in the mid-range, just do a little test on it and see if your colors show up. There's a regular pencil. Let's see if that shows up there. I can see that. It's kind of light, but that might be a really good option for me to use when I'm laying my drawing out. And this is a woodless charcoal pencil. That definitely shows up. You can see that really well. And this is, I don't think this is charcoal. This one is just a colored pencil. It's by Koh-i-Noor Polycolor Pencil. So that one shows up. I also have, look through your drawer and see what you've got that you might want to try. This is a white Conte pencil. That's like chalk. It shows up really well. This is white charcoal pencil, which some of you may already have. That shows up well. So basically, when you get something that shows up really well, white and black, those are your choices. Yeah, so these are really good. When you find something that doesn't show up very well, but it's kind of like right in the middle, that might be a good choice for you to start to just kind of lay out your shapes and see what you're doing. So we have all those choices. I have an eraser that I can use. I could use my kneaded eraser if I want. I might grab a cleaner kneaded eraser if I have one. If I use the smudgy, then I need to watch that because it already has charcoal on it, or else I'll get a clean smudgy so that it doesn't get too dark. So I just need to watch how dark it is, but that's what you'll do everything, is to watch what the value is. So we're going to get going on these assignment. We're going to try a few different things. So I realize you don't have one of these. Some of you may. I'll try to put something on canvas so you can enjoy that if you want to print something. Anything that just helps you to see values. We see millions of values. It's divided into 10 values here. So you're going to see a lot more values than you can actually portray.